Charlie Bodnick here with UCCS Athletics, here with Cassidy Bush of the UCCS volleyball team. Now, Cass, before we get into playoffs, this weekend you guys went 2-0 versus Black Hills State and then South Dakota Mods. Really, take me through the weekend. You guys knew it was a big weekend, but what really worked this weekend?
Well, it was a long weekend. The trip was really long to begin with. There's a lot of pressure on us knowing that our fate was in our hands, I guess. Winning this weekend would mean that we hosted first round. I think just we really persevered. We did struggle a bit this weekend, but I'm glad we took home both wins overall.
And looking at Black Hills State University, you guys were down 2-0 in the first two sets. Really, what was that comeback like, and do you think that'll help going further into playoffs?
It was pretty intense. I mean, we were all pretty down going into the break after game two, and we kind of just came together and said, like, hey, this is a deal. Like, if we lose this game, we don't host. Like, this is a big deal, and kind of like light a fire and get going. And I think some girls really stepped up that game. Grace Nelson, like, really took a lot of pressure off some of our other players, and I'm glad we finished out in 5.
And then South Dakota Mines, yet another tough game, and just proving in the RMAC conference or records really don't matter. Really, how did that game really impact you guys and getting you ready for Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, they that was their last game, and they had some seniors on the team that didn't want to go out losing, and they played tough. And I think we just got a little bit lulled by their speed of the game, and we didn't really stick to our game plan necessarily. But we did a good job of like playing through it and finishing it out in 5. Like, that's not how we wanted it to go, but we got the win regardless, so that was good.
And going 2-0 on this weekend earns you guys the number 3 seed in the RMAC playoffs versus CCU. So this is the first home playoff game ever in program history. Really, what is that honor like to you?
That's so exciting. I mean, especially for me and Morgan, we put so much work into this program, like starting as freshmen and like sticking it out, and now as seniors, and have Kim as a GA and to be here for it too. It's a really exciting time for the program.
And just looking at that CCU game, you guys did beat them in regular season. It was in 4 sets. Really, what do you guys know about them, and what are you expecting?
They're a tough team. They've got a strong right side and a couple good outsides, so we're expecting a fast pace and for them to play some scrappy defense. So I think we'll be okay if we play our game, if we come out with some intensity and put up a solid block. We'll be okay.
And only 1 day of practice and then pass and serve on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Really, how is the fatigue treating this team, especially after that long road trip?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm personally feeling it. My body's pretty sore, but we came in today with a good attitude, and we said, hey, like one more week, let's push through, and then it'll all be worth it in the end. So I think we're all excited for the game tomorrow.
And just looking at practice, really, what is head coach Christy Elder focused on, especially on today, and also seeing this team before and knowing that they're very strong on the outside?
Yeah, we did focus on blocking a lot today, as well as just working around their stronger outside. We had Kim Catlett out there hitting some balls today, so we being scrappy on defense and working together as a team.
And from the beginning of the season, you know, everyone's goal on this team was the RMAC tournament and hosting a playoff game and really going further. So how nice is it that, you know, senior year, this is the furthest you guys have gone, one of the best records that UCCS volleyball in program history. How nice is that for your senior season?
It's so nice. It's nice knowing that all the hard work paid off for not only for me but for our team. This group of girls is one of the hardest working girls I've ever played with, and I think we still have a lot of work to do starting tomorrow, so we still want to go further.
And just knowing that it can be one and done, and you know it is playoff time now. I mean, I always ask this, but is there more pressure coming into this game?
There's always going to be more pressure during playoffs, but I think our team does well with it. I think we'll rise to the challenge, and being at home will be nice. I know we're going to have a large showing tomorrow. Hopefully, come out and support. But it should be a fun night.
As UCCS takes on CCU at 7 o'clock. Cass, one more question. You know, you guys have been home for, you know, a couple Halloween weekends, and it's been rare that you guys have been home, but when you guys are home, the crowd does come out and is very big. How big is it for tomorrow to get the crowd out?
It's huge. Come out and support tomorrow at 7.